Good morning. We have another fantastic day here. Look at the sky. Totally blue, no clouds, no wind. It's excellent. This is actually the Dole Park, and I'm going to start today's little journey pretty much right here after having an omelette here at the Blue Ginger Cafe. And what I will do is to go up this street, make a left, and then drive another 5-6 miles out to the coast, because I want to go to something called the Shipwreck Beach. So let's find out what that is about. Here we go. So I'm leaving the Dole Park, and here at the stop sign here I'm going to make a left. This is kind of the main street here, the Lanai. I'm not sure if it's street or boulevard or whatever they call it, but this is the street here. And I'm just, going to drive down a quarter of a mile here. The road is going to turn right, and after that it's probably a straight drive all the way out to the coast. And as you can see here, they actually check your speed here. I was speeding a mile, I think. I'm not sure what the speed limit is, but it's 20. Yeah, you can't be faster than 20, and right now I'm 15. And take a look at this. What is this? I will take down the window here. We have some kind of Chinese-inspired building here. I don't know what it is, but it looks pretty cool. Look at this. You have some dragons here, but it looks dead. It really looks dead. All right, let's just pass that and continue. The road is turning here. We have a 90-degree angle here. And we are surrounded by these original trees here. I think most of them were planted, during the pineapple time here, when the Dole company was king here. Okay, so what I'm going to do here really quick, I'm going to stop right here, I think. I'm not sure if you can stop, but I'm going to stop anyway here. Right next to this resort here, I actually found this little church here. Look at that. It's very, very small. It's a tiny church, but still very, very cool actually, and the color is just fantastic. Look at that. The green, typical. It's kind of typical Hawaiian style. I mean, many of these churches are green actually. I've seen that, and we have some side house here. It's kind of cozy. Let's go up. Let's go closer. That means you can sit down after whatever service they have here, have a cup of coffee, maybe something else, and they can just hang out here. And the view right here is incredible, because we have the Lanai ranch right in front of us. They have plenty of horses, and I saw a lot of not wild, but turkeys walking around right next to the fence down here, but right now I can't see them, but I saw a bunch of them. So it's a beautiful ranch land. and I'm just going to follow the road in that direction. So let's waste no time here. I'm lucky today because the sun is kind of in the back here, so it will be an excellent video here. The speed limit goes up to 25, passing the Lanai ranch. And if you make a left here, you will come out to something called the Garden of the Gods. But I saw that yesterday, and today I need to check out something new and interesting stuff here. And suddenly the road became a little bit smaller here. We are going up here slightly. The highest point, by the way, on this island is about 3,300 feet, something like that. And that is just behind the Lanai city. And this is just a small bump on the island that I'm going over. It's kind of like a ridge. We have this fantastic view here. And you see the ground here, it looks like coffee. It's like you're walking on medium roasted coffee. All this brown, semi-soft soil here. I mean, to fully enjoy a place like this, you kind of need to be lucky with the weather. And right now, I'm so lucky. I don't know what to say, but it's just gorgeous. It's an early spring day, maybe. And we have some cars here, and they are probably going out to the same place. I drove another half a mile and I found this place. And you can see the road we are on right now here. It's actually zigzagging all the way down to the water. I just want to make one comment. Even though this is Hawaii, it's kind of rare to have absolutely no clouds and no wind. You don't have too many days of that, because in this tropical weather you always have clouds. But today, well, as you can see, they are building up there, but it's pretty much a crystal clear day today, and that is very hard to find. So enjoy the view. It is definitely time to say goodbye to asphalt, because it ends right here. But it was a smooth drive down to this location here. Anyway, so you have two roads to choose from, and if you like to go and see that shipwreck, we have to make a left. And they actually marked that really well here. The Shipwreck Beach. At least it looks like nice sand we are going to be driving on here. I know my memory is bad, but I think it will be another mile or so before we actually come to this beach here. But it's a nice little journey here. Oops, bumpy. And I think the trick is to stay below, 10-15 miles. Probably 10 is the best speed limit here. And many people here screw up, you know, when they come. They try to drive on the beach and they get stuck, and that is not a good thing, because that will not only cost you a fortune, it will also delay your adventure, okay? Because it's not easy to get help here. But this road is pretty nice anyway, right? I mean, I can't complain. It's really cool, right? It's like a safari. And we have this white sand on both sides here. That's kind of sweet. And I just saw the water, so we are literally next to the beach here. Let's see, you might be able to see it right here. Oh, let's just stop. First little stop here. Let's do that. I could not resist at all. I just had to stop here and look up the beach. That's really nice. And you see the water is actually breaking, or the waves are breaking way out there. Maybe 150, 200 feet out. So it's probably not very deep here. And I'm sure you can do, you know, excellent fishing here. Somebody had a fire here in the past. Maybe they barbecued a fish or something like that. Anyway, so let's just continue up here to the end of the road. Another interesting thing is that here and there in the sand, you have this white mushroom just coming up from nowhere. And yeah, I don't know. And if you look down at the base there's some kind of liquid. I'm not sure if it's water or if it's some kind of mushroom juice. I don't know. I can't tell. But it's weird, right? You have sand and then suddenly a white kind of mushroom shows up. And we have more. I saw several of them down the road here, but I kind of wanted to stop. I have no idea what it is, but it looks cool, okay? And then suddenly I found this. It's like a hidden little old school fishing hideout, right? Look at these buildings. How cool is that? I wish I knew what it was used for, but somebody built it, or maybe they own it still today. I mean, who knows, right? But it's definitely built in the past. And you see these trees, they are so dense. So you think, well, there is no ocean here, but the water is literally, 50 feet behind these buildings here. And I like these trees because they are super dense and very low, actually. So they are perfect for a place like this. Well, the only thing I can say is that this is really cool. This is really nice. They say, please keep clean. Maybe this is just the locals' favorite spot, right? But you could use some paint here, that's for sure. We have a canoe here. It looks like it hasn't been in the water for a very long time. And there is a roof here. A small roof where you can sit down. If you do fishing, you can hide out here. You can have a beer, maybe. And this is just crazy cool. The water here, it's so clear. It's absolutely ridiculous. And up there, you might be able to see the shipwreck itself. What a wild and cool beach, right? And you see coconuts all over the place here. That is really the way it should be. Yeah, I wish I had my fishing rod here. I would, catch a tuna or some other interesting fish here, and I would cook it right here. But as usual, when you're out, you don't bring stuff like that. Maybe next time. Here's a little shed. Or I'm not sure, maybe it's a bathroom. I can't tell. I mean, look at the size. I mean, it's like 5 feet max. And in here, yeah, I saw the loo here. It's hiding here. Let me see. Let's just quickly go in here. This looks like the Lanai bathroom, okay? Very, very cool. You have two in case many people are here, right? One to the left and one to the right. And it's just surrounded by this incredibly dense forest. This is the best hideout I've seen so far. You can really disappear here and just live a secluded life. I have a feeling we should be there in, a couple of minutes. And it's such a nice, enjoyable road here. You can't find many of these places here in Hawaii. You can't, because after all, it's a small place, and it's very private too, by the way. But right here, you still have the opportunity for maybe a few more years until they close it down. I hope that never happens though. I think I'm literally 25 feet from the ocean. And if you're like an outdoorsy person, I would say you can't beat this. Because if this is not cool enough, then nothing is cool, I'm just saying. I mean, then nothing is cool. And they all have jeeps here. It's a jeep party here. Alright, so I need to find parking here. It stops right here. The road actually ended right here, so now it's time to walk around this little tip here, and we should be by the wreck here in no time. So follow me, let's go. quick look back before I move on. There is a guy here with a little canoe and he's going out, and you can imagine how much fish you can get here. Wow, unbelievable. Everything here seems to be crooked, and it's twisted in kind of all directions here. It's like a real pirate's nest here. Yeah, this tree in the background is just crashing down here. You see the roots are coming up. Wow. All right, but I should be down here, down on the beach. Lots of dead wood coming in. You see coconuts in between, things like that. And the wood is completely white here. I guess this is not the best way, because you see all these rocks here, and the sand continues way over there by the shipwreck itself. So I think I need to go back to these crooked trees and kind of go behind all this stuff here and come out on the other side. Take a look at this water here. Wow, so clear. It would be nice to go out and cool down here, because the temperature is going up, so it's really, really warm now in the morning here. It's early morning, but it's still very, very warm. In order to go to the other side, you have to go inland a little bit here. You can kind of tell people have been there before. And at some point, we have to turn down to the right here. But it's kind of cool to check out, you know, the area above the beach. Where do I go? I mean, it could be down here, right? It could be down there. It could also be up here. Let me just analyze the situation here. Well, we are surrounded by this dense vegetation, so this is probably not the place, and the beach is down there. Okay. Well, I think I go back. You have to wing it here in Hawaii. You have to wing it and adapt to the situation. All right, maybe down here. On the way down, you are going to pass these rocks here, and this is a petroglyph area. You might be able to see some carvings pretty much right here. And then if I go to the left, there is another one. And even up here, it can be hard to see, but let me go down and then go up again here. But here, you can see it much better. It looks like some kind of early men, maybe aliens, something that looks like animals, maybe a dog, maybe something else up there. And even up there you have a carving. I hope it shows up here in the video here. And then I'm clueless where to go. I really don't know. How do I get to the beach? All right, so let's see. I'm down here. I have no idea. I'm going to shut down until I find my way down to the beach. I finally found a way. You actually have to pass all these rocks. There is no path or shortcut down to the beach here by the shipwreck. The other path I was or trail I was following took you up to some petroglyphs only. But I'm okay now. I'm on the beach and wow, look at this. Super dense. It's like dead mangrove. Very cool. As usual, when you go to a beach, somebody built a little shelter right here. So in the evening, if you stay here overnight, this is your little hotel room here. Let's take a look inside here. Well, it's not very big, but at least you can sit down a rainy day or a windy day and just have a better time, right? We are definitely getting closer. And it's just very fun to be here on the beach. And the tree you see, all this grayish tree here, is very, very hard actually, so it doesn't go away really fast. It will last for years. And you see a lot of that stuff right here. So I think I will go out to the tip, right next to the ship, before I end my little beach walk here. I finally made it out to the shipwreck here. And you could also continue on this beach for miles and just have a wonderful time here. But I decided to stop right here. And why do we have a shipwreck here? Well, one guy I talked to yesterday, he said they tried to dump this ship out here in the ocean, right? But all the strong currents actually after a while brought it up on this beach here. And that's why we have it right here. It's too bad, but it became like a fun tourist attraction. And eventually it will rust away, right? So with that said, time to go back.